What's the Right Shot? Episode number 64, the answer video. Well, hey guys, hi, Brent Abel here, WebTennis, and this is the answer segment of this episode number 64 of What's the Right Shot. David Nash with a great serve and Hugh Thompson with a very tricky return of serve. Actually reaches out and I think plays a pretty good shot. I think David plays the right shot here. You know, he just tries to get it back, carve it back, puts it in the middle of the court, which I like. And because really these guys on this side, David, the server, and his partner Don Long, would like the ball coming out of the middle of their court and not out at an angle that's out wide. The question I asked you right here is hard to see. That's the ball. Is what shot do you think Hugh should play? And a lot of you said, you know, right down the middle, kind of paint the tee right here, right back down low here to David's feet. Both those shots I love. A few people said out wide into this alley, and that's okay. Several of you said just take that and just rip it up the line. And, you know, I suppose if Hugh has been showing middle and back to the feet the entire match on similar situations, you might get Don kind of pinching the middle here and looking for that, which might make this open. But, boy, that's a tough shot. Highest part of the net to hit. You got to have great control. And you got to be able to make sure that if you don't hit your target perfectly, that you can be on balance when you hit that shot so that you can recover. And then a lot of you said, of course, you know, lob deep here to the ad side. I love that shot. I think Hugh's in perfect position to hit that shot and be able to, you know, on balance, be able to hit a great lob. And even if it's not deep where it gets over Don's head, and Hugh could then move in. At least if you go here with the lob and you force Don to back up and maybe try to, you know, handle a high backhand volley, that's still a great shot. But let's take a look and see what Hugh actually does. And he does what a few of you said. He takes an underspin slice backhand and carves it into the alley. And I'm telling you, this is not an easy shot. But when you think about it, he lays it right here in front of his partner Jerry. And you know, the only critique I've got at this point is I would like to see Jerry really close on this and get much closer. And but I'm just nitpicking here. That's not a big deal. I think David plays a good ball, flicks it back cross court, and now Hugh's got a forehand. And I should have probably stopped. You can see the ball in his racket right there and ask you what you think is the right shot here. And again, you know, all kinds of choices, which would be up the line, which would be a lob, a little underspin lob in this corner would work beautifully. Or what Hugh does. And, you know, one of the things I talked about in the question segment is how smooth he is. He can literally hit, I think, 3 or 4 different shots from this setup. And what he does is he takes this and just kind of relaxes his wrist and drives a forehand into the middle of the court, and boom. I mean, it's just, and it really surprises everybody because, like I was saying before, what he can do on this, on all of his ground strokes, is at the very last second when he's setting up on this thing, he can go ahead and just let the racket head kind of release, and he gets some nasty racket head speed, and all of a sudden it's just sneaky, easy power. Don can't even make a move because he's not sure what's coming, and David gets sort of hung out to dry here. So there you have it. That's what ends up on this point is are those two shots, and so. You know, what I'd like you guys to do is to work on both of these shots. You know, work on the slice over here and then work on this kind of sneaky short setup forehand or backhand drive in the middle where at the very last second you go ahead and really release that racket head out towards your target. So guys, right below the video, and I'm going to actually show you to this, and I'm going to show you the tire point in real time and then also slow motion. But after you watch those, I want you to let me know down below in the comments area, what's on your mind from this point. In the meantime, get out there, make it another great day, and thanks for watching.